Good morning, everyone. So, we are from Group 3. In this occasion, we would like to discuss the 10 most common presentations mistakes. So, I will begin. So, the first one is lack of preparations. A presentations could be ruined if the speaker is not well prepared or if they don't manage their time properly. And it shows that they are not professionals because without the preparations they wouldn't do the small details such as the gestures, body language, voice intonations, and it will also affect the slide content. And last, if we don't prepare our presentations well, we will have trouble with our time management. Personally, I have this kind of experience where I lack of preparations in my presentations. And then the second one is the poor use of visuals. So as we know, a good presentation is where we provide a slides and it's not only consists of a full text, but also of visuals. It could be a pictures, video, or a GIF, but we have to remember that the visuals that we provide should related to the content so it won't distract our audience. I personally have this similar experience where I did my digital literacy presentations. So I give unnecessary pictures in my slide and it distract my audience. I think that's all from me. The next one will be delivered by Halisa.
The third one, using of color jokes could end the presentation because it runs the risk of insulting a member of the audience. Because what could be regarded as amusing in one region of that world may be regarded as private and taboo in another. So stay away from jokes in business presentation and think of other approaches to mingling and building rapport with the audience. The fourth one, it is important to dress conservatively in professional arenas and that women should be extra careful to present a professional appearance. Women should avoid low necklines, short skirts, jangly jewelry, wacky hairstyles, and flashy colors, as they will be concentrating on their unusual appearance instead of their worthwhile message. That's all from me. Next would be delivered by Okta.
Okay, for the number 5 is not knowing your audience. So make sure the presentation is tailored to the requirements of the audience. Prior to publishing, determine the size and makeup of the audience and what are the positions and levels of those who will be there. The decision makers are how much do they already know about the topic you will be covering, what language is spoken at home, what other cultural customs or conventions need to be aware of. By taking into account these elements in advance, you boost the drastically increase effectiveness of your presentation. So I don't have any experience with these problems, but some presenters using low frequency words to deliver their material to the audience that not advanced in English. And the next is number 6, not functioning equipment. Always examine your equipment in advance because technology is so important in our economic world. Nothing is more annoying than broken equipment, which can lead to annoyance and unneeded delays. Having a printout of your visual for yourself is one solution. In this way, even if you don't have the right tools, you will still have the knowledge you need to give a presentation. If you handle the issue in this manner, additionally, you will win the audience respect and empathy because they may have experience that you are going through at some point in their own professional careers. So I have experience about this. So when I presenting my material, sometimes there is problem like my laptop is lagging and my connection is not unstable. Okay, I think that's all from me. The next will be delivered by Naura.
Alright, so the next point is starting or ending a presentation late. Since the crowd participants are limited by the time, so we need to respect their time. And in this case, I need to learn what is deemed normal in another country when I'm giving a presentation. And the next one is using a monotone voice. The main way we may interact with audience is through speaking. That's why a voice that is efficient should be strong, audible, and clear. In I'm learning about voice production for this one and betting techniques, so I can learn how to improve my voice better. The next material will be delivered by Aya.
Okay, I'd like to explain about too much material in too short a time. If you have a short time in a presentation, you must be selective in presenting the material, such as bringing the most basic or important material and adjusting it according to the time, so you don't seem rushed in presenting the material. We can also explain to the audience that we have a small time limit, and by limiting the flow of information, we will have a greater impact on our audience. They will remember more and be in a better position. And the last one, not clarifying the topic. In comparing a topic in a presentation, make sure that we know clearly what we are expected to talk about. Second, don't assume the audience knows what we are going to talk about. To avoid confusing, always include information about your presentation topic in the introduction. For example, like today I will explain about, or my today's presentation will show about. Do this without exception, because the audience need to know the goal before they can follow the detailed path of the presentation we are about to deliver. Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you so much for your attention, and good morning.